Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? My husband's sitting on the couch right now, totally judging me. I can see your face, Jess. Okay, so we're gonna go over different foundations for different skin types, okay? So I normally come on here, hey Lacey, and I do the full face, but we're not gonna do that tonight. I'm going to show you the different foundations that we have, or the ones that I have and that I like to use. So, hey Bobby, hey Anik. So I'm gonna start off with some primer. It's a crime not to prime, honestly. So if you use the liquid foundation, you want to prime your face before you put this on. So I'm just gonna put this on. You don't wanna put the foundation on right after you prime. So we're just gonna put this on and give it a few minutes for it to just kind of sit in. Hey Jessica! So we'll just rub this all over, and if you guys haven't tried this primer yet, I can vouch that it feels like silk on your face. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we're just gonna give that a few minutes to just kind of do its thing. And I'm going to go over what I'm going to use. So we're gonna use the Liquid Touch Foundation, which is the liquid gold in a bottle that everybody calls it. This stuff goes on as a liquid and dries as a powder. So this foundation, hey Cassie, this foundation is good, really good if you have oily or just kind of combination skin or just regular skin. It's not the best if you have super dry skin. It's really good though if you do have dry skin to pair it with BB cream, because I can't, well, in the wintertime I can't just wear this, okay? But in the summer, like if I pair it with the BB cream, then it's not so bad, just because it dries to a powder, right? So I like to have the dewy finish and not to look like I have dry skin, right? So, but this is good on almost every skin type, okay? So if you have a little bit dry skin, then I suggest to either mix it with just some lotion of some sort or the BB cream, because that is like a tinted moisturizer. Hey, hey! So there's that, and that's like a medium coverage, depends on how much you put on, right? So you want about 4 drops on your little brush. And then I'm gonna show you the BB cream, which is the tinted moisturizer. So this is normally my go-to because of my dry skin, and this is really good for dry skin. I don't know how many people use it on oily skin, but I don't know, like if you have really oily skin, you probably would stay away from it. But there's another option, which actually I don't think is in stock right now, but they have the loose powder. Hey Bobby! And then they have the press powder, which I actually am obsessed with. If I put it over top of the BB powder, or BB cream. Okay, so I'm going to show you the different coverages that you can get with these foundations, okay? So I'm just gonna do half-half, okay? So on the one side is gonna be the liquid foundation, and on the other side is gonna be the BB cream, and then I'm gonna amp up the coverage that I get. Okay, so I have to mix a couple different foundations here because I'm kind of an in-betweeny color. In-betweeny. So now we're gonna get the organza. So right now I am organza and taffeta mixed, my little concoction. Uh-oh, I'm gonna tip everything over. How's everybody doing? Did you guys all have a great day? I whipped into the city today and almost took my toenail off. I was walking into the bank and I opened up the door very vigorously to let my kid in. Well, my big toe was the door stopper and almost ripped my toenail off. That was not fun. Oh, I just put way too many dots on this. I'm doing it as if I were to do my whole face. Look at this. I think maybe I should just leave it like that. Okay, hold on, I gotta dot that off. It's gonna be way too much. Okay, so this is the liquid foundation just on the one side. And it smells so good. It's so fresh smelling. So this is great if you have dry skin or combination, but just not like super dry skin. So if you have really dry skin, then if you do want to wear this foundation, then just pair it with BB cream and then you're good to go. But this goes on as a liquid and then dries to a powder. So I don't know if you guys can see it in the light. This light is already too blinding. No, that's not gonna help. Okay, so you can already see that that is more blended. It's not like, you can't see all the kind of dark spots on my face, and my freckles aren't quite as noticeable as the rest or the other side. So you can put a little bit more on. So maybe I'll put 1 drop just because it's half my face on this side here, and we're just gonna blend this in. Hey Jillian! So we're just gonna put this all over here, and then I'll show you the other side with the BB cream. So you can already see, like you can see on my forehead here, the side that has the coverage, that side that doesn't, okay? Smells so good, so good. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the BB cream. So, oh, also don't forget, if you get the liquid foundation, shake it, okay? Because this stuff separates when it's just sitting there. And also to remember to empty the dropper. So there's a dropper in there. You squeeze the little thingy at the top and let all the liquid out, put the lid back on, and give it a good shake before you put it on. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the BB cream here. And again, I'm between the 2 colors. So I'm gonna mix together on a plate 2 different colors. Okay, and then we will put it on my face. So this is just the BB cream. I'm not adding any of my concealer that I normally do. So to amp it up again, you can add the liquid concealer or the powdered concealer onto here. And then you can have like about a medium coverage with the BB cream, because the BB cream is just a sheer coverage, right? There's not a whole lot of coverage, it's just a little bit to just kind of even up your skin tone. But I'm gonna show a way to amp it up. Amp it up. Uh-oh, let's get some more product here. I just put way too much on the plate of the one color. I'm gonna turn very dark. Uh-oh. Oh well, whatever. Let's see, maybe it won't turn too dark. Okay. So we're just gonna put this all over, and then I have a little blending bud, and then you can kind of blend it in a little bit better. So I don't know if you guys normally see my lives. You can probably already tell the difference in the coverage from when I add the concealer to it, because it doesn't give it that kind of medium to full coverage that you can get. So now you can take a damp blending bud, and we're just gonna press that in. You guys, look at this. I just got a new Real Techniques, you can't even see the label, whatever, Techniques little thing, and look at this. It comes with all these little things. Look at the little mini ones. Aren't they cute? They are so cute. Okay, so knowing that's all blended in, so you can still see the difference, that this is like a medium coverage, and then that's just sheer. So it's just kind of evens the skin tone just a little bit more. But do you want to take it to the next step? Because I do. So we're going to take the pressed powder. Actually, do you know what? Not quite yet. We're gonna add just a little bit more of that foundation just on my cheeks. And then we're gonna take the pressed powder, and then we're just gonna plop that on over top. I have a lot of product left on my plate. Well, that's not good. We're gonna waste it. Okay, so here is the pressed powder. They come in a little compact, and they have a little mirror in them, which is really handy. There you go, there's the mirror. And it comes with a little squishy thing. I don't use that. I use a fluffy brush. So maybe we'll just give that a minute to just kind of dry into my face. So now do you also see that the Liquid Touch foundation goes into a matte compared to the BB cream that is more dewy and kind of, you have more of a glow to it, I guess. So now when I add the pressed powder to it, you're going to get more coverage, and it's going to matte that down. So I'm just going to take my fluffy brush here, just tap that in, and then we're just going to put that all over. And look at that, you guys. I'm getting way more of a full coverage now. This is why I'm obsessed with this pressed powder. There, look at that. It's evened it right up. So for me, that is my go-to, is the BB cream and then the pressed powder, just because of my skin type. But like I said, if you have oily skin, then you can go straight to the liquid foundation, right? So that's really good for oily, just normal skin. This is awesome for if you have dry skin. And then this is great just to add on top, or you can just wear it by yourself with just the pressed powder. So that's really good as well, that if you have oily skin, that you can just use that. You don't have to use this, you don't have to use the BB cream or anything like that. You can just use the pressed powder. Okay, do you guys see the coverage that I just got from those products? Like, you could distinctively see the line before, and you could see all the kind of dark spots and freckles, and I don't really want to cover up all my freckles, but you can see the coverage that you can get with this stuff. And I'm not going to put any bronzer on that, we're just going to call it that. But if the loose powder ever comes back, which is this stuff right here, I know they have a couple colors in it, but I'm going to just show you what it's like the coverage wise on my arm, because I have quite a few freckles on there, you can kind of see. So I'm just going to take my powder concealer brush here to knock off the product. A lot of product comes out here. Okay, and here's my arm, and we're just gonna put the product right on there. I don't know if you can see already that it mats it down even more and gives it a coverage just on my freckles right there. So, do you know what? Maybe I'll just use it on my face too. Why not? I'm gonna go just take this off right now and go to bed. Doesn't matter how much stuff I have on my face. So we're just gonna put this on, and guess what? We're gonna have even more coverage. So this, I was actually worried when I first got it that I wouldn't like it just because, like I said, I have dry skin, but it works really well. It doesn't enhance my dry skin or anything like that. Like, it doesn't make it stand out at all, which is really nice, and it's super light. So there you go. How's that? Boom. Boom. So that's the different kinds of foundation that you have, and if you have any dark circles or problem areas, acne, or anything like that that you don't want to necessarily stand out on your skin, then you have the Liquid Touch concealer, which is amazing. But you don't want to use too much, because then it just gets a little cakey, but you don't want to use too much anyways, because just a little bit is going to cover your problem areas. So you can take that just below your eye to like highlight it. Oh, thank you, Cassie. I'm glad you enjoy them. Or you can just put them on spots with the same color of your foundation, just to hide any kind of blemishes that you have. So if you guys have any questions about anything or anything like that, just feel free to either comment on this video or send me a message and I will help you out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go to bed. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go watch King of Thrones. King? What is it called? Game of Thrones. King of Thrones. Game of Thrones. We're kind of obsessed with it. By the way, don't let your 3-year-old watch that. Right, Jesse? Yeah. So, okay, story time before I go. So, we're sitting on the couch. Jesse's like, I really want to watch Game of Thrones again. Oh, I don't know, baby, if we should really watch that when Evelyn's awake. Well, no, he doesn't listen to me, and he puts on Game of Thrones. Probably 30 seconds into it, about 10 people were decapitated in the show. A horse's head was chopped off in it. And then we were trying to, like, turn this thing off. And then the next scene is a sex scene. We're like, okay, well, that went well. On goes Paw Patrol. Clearly Game of Thrones does not work out for little kids. Anyways, I'll leave it on that. So I hope you guys have a good night, and catch you later. Bye.